I'm Paxton and welcome to the channel.
Ryan Little.
Hi, welcome back to the channel, and this is story time. So I thought it would be great to introduce and explain a little bit why the name Paxton. I think that's the most common question I get. Why Paxton, and where did that came from? And to make it short, it is all because of him. This little stuffed pig. He is the original Paxton. So let's get to the story. So when I was younger, my parents took a trip to the US and they got my siblings and I a stuffed animal itch. And by that time I've always been obsessed with pigs. That's my favorite animal. And that is why they got me a pig. They got my sister a pink bunny and my brother a blue lion, and they got me a pink pig. So these stuffed animals had this little tag that said, "Hi, my name is," and their name. I think their birthday and a hobby or something they like to do. And mine said, "Hi, my name is Paxton." It's birthday that I don't remember and a hobby that I also don't remember. And yeah, I was in love with this thing. I took it everywhere. I took it to school even. And I just was obsessed with it. And one day I lost it. I lost it and my whole family was looking for him. We looked under the bed, between my toys, in the car, at school, everywhere. And we could never find him. And that was devastating. And I mean, I think it was very important to me since I kept the name and kept it alive just by memory. My whole family knew what Paxton was and who Paxton was, and it really hurt me losing it because it was really important to me, and I just kept the name and I kept using it for random things, but it was like this little thing of mine, you know. And well, then eventually when I was 15 or around 15, I was starting to think about taking art more seriously and maybe take it even as a profession, as a career. And I just knew I wanted an alias. I wanted to create this, you know, unique name. I didn't want to use my own name. So I started to like try to twist my real name or bend it in any creative ways, you know. And I remember my dad just told me like, "Why don't you use Paxton?" And I was like, "That makes perfect sense. Yes, I'm gonna use Paxton." And it had everything that I was looking for. It was easy to remember. It was sounded like artistic and creative. It was neutral. It was easy to pronounce even in other languages. So yeah, I took Paxton, and I remember I sat down and started like scribbling a lot of possible signatures I could use for my paintings, and I kept the name. And I remember I was thinking like I was so satisfied with using that name because I kind of was like bringing alive that, you know, childhood friendship or memory that I had, and it was something linked to me in a very deep way, and almost no one knew about it, and I loved it. I loved every part of it. And eventually when I was growing older, I started to create paintings and pieces and trying to, you know, find myself as an artist and what I was going to focus on. And I just remember I always thought like, I wish I had it with me because that's like the origin of all of this. And I just had like that little hole in my heart. I just wished I had him. And I spent years and years and years looking, you know, trying to find him on Google and anywhere, Amazon, eBay, anywhere. And I thought, how hard can this be? It's just like a plush toy. Like, it shouldn't be this hard. And we thought maybe they were discontinued. We checked. It was so worn out. We couldn't even read the label, and we had no clues. We had zero clues. We only had like my siblings' plush toys and their names, but nothing came up. And eventually, I just gave up. I just gave up. I said, like, I'll never find him. You know, too bad. At least I tried. So eventually, in 2017, I think, we went out with my family to have lunch. I think it was my birthday, if I'm not mistaken. And we were celebrating, we were eating, chatting, and I remember my sister just pulled out this pig, and she was like, I found him. And I was like, oh my god. This is the one. Like, these memories started to come back. The way I held him and how I played with it, because it has this little, like, little balls inside of them, like, and like this tail, when I felt it, I remember how I played with it, and with the little ears and the little paws, and how I would do this and wait for all the little balls inside of it, like, would go down, and then just play around with it. Like, the touch, everything just came to me, and it was such a special moment. I just cannot describe. But I was so thrilled, and I was actually very surprised that it had like the same face. It was kind of like, this one is like an updated model of the one I had, but of course it's a better model. But yeah, it is almost exactly the same, and I was speechless, and I was so happy. So thank you to my sister who gave me this memory, who brought this very important person back to my life. And yeah, and I asked her, like, how did you find him? And the fact that we couldn't find him was because the company changed his name. So now, instead of Paxton, it said, hi, I'm Squealer, like Animal Farm much. And I saw the tag, and I was like, yeah, but this is it. Like, this is the one. It has another name, but this is the one. And I just took the tag off, and I don't know why I did not keep it. Like, I think I was so thrilled. I had no words, and yeah, I decided to name him Paxton again. And yeah, now I have him back. Now he's back into my life, and I am complete again. And yeah, that's the story of Paxton. I almost never show him. I think I will be showing him a little bit more, and I think he'll be the guest in most of my videos now. But yeah, for those who didn't know, that's the story. That's where Paxton came from. So I hope you liked the story very much. I hope all your questions were answered, and I hope the story makes sense. I know it's short and very random, but it is what it is. So yeah, tell me what you think about it in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!